to know what happened with the car. You guys keep talking about this car incident over and over and over at Dez's house on Saturday.
So slumber party happens. We go and we shop and we get all the stuff for the dinner, all the stuff for the ice cream sundae, get some bevies, do all these different things. I get lost with the kids because that just happens all the time because the directions, I'm not kidding you. Try to take directions to Dez's home. It goes in the opposite direction every time. It was telling me to take a left on this one street by a graveyard. And I took the left and Dusty goes, that's not where you go. Why are you turning here?
I mean, it would have taken you there, but that's a real weird roundabout way to go.
She's trying to make sure we can't find it because she made somebody ride with me to her house because she doesn't want me to know where she lives exactly.
She tells me every time.
Yeah, but it's taking you a different way.
You liked the blindfold.
And so then I go and it says to take a right, and I go to take a right, and Dusty goes, our house is to the left. You know that. You've been here. I go, I know, but it says to go to the right. I don't know why it's going to be weird. So she gets me to the house, and that helps out, and we're laughing, and I have audio of that we can play later on, too. But the crazy part was me and Dusty and River, who only wanted to drive with me because I had a snack for them.
We want to ride with Crisco. I'm like, of course you do. All right. So then this is where
I pull up.
Yep.
Dez is outside of her vehicle, arms kind of up in the air.
I'm like, are you
can
effing
already
kidding
tell
me?
Something happened, but I don't see what it is because I'm pulling up. I see something on the ground. Taylor had trouble getting into the back of Dez's vehicle.
I think the battery is low or almost out in my key fob thing.
Sure.
So, yeah, it was hard to open the back. And it's been a couple times. So I'm like, something is wrong here. So we had a hard time getting it open to put the groceries in the back.
So then he gets them in there, but I think in that process, he just tosses everything in there. Now, mind you, there's bags of garlic and onion
and ice
meat
cream
and ice cream. And then there's one bag.
One bag.
You can tell she's getting right back to it. And I think the person who has to be like mad is probably Taylor because you'll hear what he had to clean up. 2 jars of sauce. That reminds you $9.46.
Big jars.
And a jar of caramel.
No,
butterscotch.
Sticky.
All in the same bag. Des opens the trunk. The only bag to fall out and smash all over the ground is the one with 3 jars in it.
I mean, at least this time of year, you just let it go and let it freeze and then scoop it all up.
No, it's in my garage.
No,
it was
inside my garage. So the other would have been fine. You just scoop it up later. This is inside.
Her vehicle, can you tell how flustered she is? Her vehicle. And the best part is, all we open the door to is, this is Taylor's fault. I'm not cleaning this crap up. Not in this cold. Nothing to do with it. Taylor sends Taylor
Actually,
the
that's
photo.
not at all. I was just going, are you effing kidding me?
You said I'm not cleaning it up.
Kidding me?
You said I'm not cleaning it up.
Well,
Remember?
maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I wasn't cleaning it up.
And so,
I didn't do it.
Of course, you didn't do it. But then it opens, and so then she's texting Taylor. Then she calls Taylor, and Taylor goes, I know, I'm on my way. And so he's already pissed.
Because he saw the picture, I go, are you effing kidding me? It's
poor dude
all it said in my text.
Was trying. So then he goes out, and he starts trying to clean it up. He comes back in 5-ish minutes later. Hands are like burning because he's outside in this freezing cold.
It's also called gloves. You could
I get it, but how do you see the sympathy? How do you clean
evil ass
butterscotch with
He's
gloves
missing
on?
the funniest part of the whole story. River gets out of the car, Dusty gets out of the car, and I am, of course.
I didn't hear this because I was back on the other side getting the M&M cover.
M&Ms. Yeah. That's right. And I'm just going, bad words are coming out of my mouth.
This is funny, yeah.
And River goes, whoa. Mommy, what did he's like, God, I should have recorded him because he corrected me later. Basically, he's like, we need to like not say stuff like that. We can't say words like that.
You don't have to choose naughty words all the time or something like that. So this all goes down. Taylor,
and I'm like, you're right.
Taylor has now sent it into another level. He's not talking to anybody. He's annoyed because he was getting messages from her, and then he's cleaning it up. But he said the problem is it was already cold outside.
It was frozen.
So the butterscotch has seized into the sauce.
And into the cement.
Become like this trap. Then he goes outside in the bitter cold in the back, grabs the hose, thinking, I'm going to turn the hot water on. It's going to be great. Well, obviously the hose is frozen. I didn't have the heart to tell him because he was dragging it through the house. And I'm like, dude, that thing is rock solid frozen. There's
but
not
the
one
hot
part
water
of it.
spigot is in the garage, so that would just take a second to
but
go
it didn't
through
work. No, it didn't work. It was
How did he get the hot water?
He didn't get hot water. He had to get it in a bucket in the house. That's how Jess just stopped paying attention to the whole thing. She was done with it. So then he has to come in and fill a giant bucket up in the sink just to go out and pour water on it. He was out there for probably 45 minutes. And then, just every time he comes in, he's like, oh my God, my hands. He had to rub cream on his hands because it was like cracking from being outside. And Des is like,
it was dangerously
shouldn't have done
cold.
it, dummy. Shouldn't have done it without saying that.
Everybody thinks, Twin City sweetheart. She's kind of an evil, evil woman.
Yeah, he said, I didn't say that. I was for sure thinking that.
That's what I'm saying. You were pissed, and it was like a level of piss.
I
where
was
I'm like,
pissed because why would you put the bag of all glass right next to the door?
But I said it was just an accident. And again,
Guarantee
you
he
had
was
every right
loading
to
the
be
back of the
upset.
truck. She was sitting in the driver's seat, right?
No,
Like she wasn't helping.
No, I was standing there because I had to help him open it, but I had to go to the front to open it. That's a problem.
And so the whole time I'm like sitting there, I'm like,
I was
think
holding
it
nothing.
just-
There was
I
only
think-
3 bags.
I think it was just a mistake. And she's like, doesn't matter. It's a stupid mistake. And I was like, oh,
Shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I wish
Shouldn't have
we
happened.
had it recorded because that is not it. I did freak
she
out
always
before
forgets
he was there.
things she says, though, because then I said it, and you're like, I didn't say that. Oh, no, I might have
I
said that.
literally said to his mom, who was there with us, I said, all I can tell you is it's way better in this family that it was his fault because he'd be extra pissed if I
If
had
you
done
did
it.
it, yeah.
So it was actually good that, and he knew that he put it there. So that I'm just saying it was definitely better because we had a bunch of people coming over. And if it would have been me that did that, like I normally do the things, I would have been in trouble. And I wasn't.
And so that's why she loves it. Oh, she's got to drink one more
Okay.
little teeny sip of her 5-hour energy.
I'm glad you brought up Taylor's mom, though. We didn't know she was a dirty bird until
that-
today.
Guys.
My phone autocorrects to if I put corn in, torn, scorn, anything like that, it's
Yep.
going to autocorrect to porn because I put the word porn into my phone quite a bit. We know now.
Well, we don't know what Debbie's doing.
We
so
know what Debbie's doing.
I say, hey, what's
it's
that
not
corn
Dallas.
chowder recipe that you use? Is it the Pioneer Woman? Because Wes's friend wants it. And she goes, no, it's Paula Deen. I think it's called Chef Jack or Captain Jack's porn chowder.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
tell you right
Let's
now,
go.
you do not want porn chowder.
No.
Oh, yeah, you
That
do.
is- no, that's a different kind of
You don't
chowder.
know me. You don't know what I'm
I
into.
bet you do want porn chowder.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you do.
Ew.
Right here.
But I write porn with a laughy face. She goes, oh my God, that was voice to text. I just read it. Oh, too funny, laughy face. I'm like, Anyways, did you send your friend the porn chowder
I
recipe?
did. Now I'm looking at porn chowder on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, you know what it is. You don't need to look it up.
Why?
Didn't we have somebody saying they were going to listen to this thing upstairs, Beaker, and now I don't
Yeah.
see him in here. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
out.
like, I'm
He's
out.
like,
now.
you know what? They always go back to porn chowder.
Oh, yeah. It's exactly what you thought it
Yeah,
was.
exactly. That's why I said right here.
Sick.
Right here.
Anyways, if anybody is curious about this, it is Paula Deen's recipe, but it's called Chef Jack's corn chowder, and it's delicious. But you need to add spicy sausage, or else it's a little too sweet.
Isn't
You
her
decide.
son named Jack? Maybe it's just like
It
maybe
is.
his. Yeah,
I think Jack is
Yeah.
her son, one of her 2 sons.
Okay, we brought up porn, so I'm going to talk about this Pornhub thing for a
Okay.
minute, okay? Because they released their annual report of everything we're doing on
Oh, you're a
Pornhub.
porn unwrapped?
What? There is that?
What is Pornhub unwrapped?
Yes.
You watched.
But this is all women, though. This is all women statistics. I want to go to the Philippines. Do you know more women in the Philippines watch Pornhub than men? 64% of women in the Philippines watch Pornhub, only 34% of men.
Really?
In Colombia, same thing. 56% of women in Colombia, 56% in Argentina, and Mexico finally gets about half and half, 48% in Mexico.
Well, what's
What is it here?
The U.S. is only 28% of women in the U.S. watch Pornhub.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Which I was kind of shocked by. I'm like, why are all the Filipino women watching Pornhub?
What is their culture different where they're maybe not allowed to do things they actually want to do?
What, Crisco? I feel like you're just waiting
No,
to say
I was
something
just
sarcastic.
wondering what the levels were in Sweden and Finland. Possibly. Because I know I'm going on a hell of a vacation coming
Oh,
up.
my Lord.
And it's with
Nice.
Borden overseas. I'm packing my bags again and I'm heading out to another incredible adventure with my friends at Borden overseas. And I want you to come with me and be on this adventure of a lifetime. Now think about it. We've been to Iceland, Ireland, Denmark, and Norway. And our next journey will be taking us to the stunning and history-rich Baltic capitals of Finland, Estonia, and Sweden. I hadn't even heard of Estonia. Like, I'm super duper excited for this, so it's going to be a ton of
Again,
fun.
Estonia. Isn't Def Leppard do a song about that?
They might, yeah. Strolling
Estonia.
the fairy tale streets
Hysteria.
of Porvo in Helsinki, Finland, at the world's happiest country, discovering Helsinki's iconic rock church and lively markets. And you're going to be sailing across the Baltic Sea and Tallinn's medieval old town. And we're going to be doing an overnight cruise to wrap it all up in lively Baltic bright Stockholm, Sweden. That's right. 3 incredible capitals in one unforgettable adventure with Borton Overseas. Give yourself a gift this holiday season and join me in the Baltics October 2nd through October 11th of 2026. Get an early bird discount if you confirm your spot before January 27th. Type in keyword Baltics on ks95.com or go to BortonOverseas.com to learn more and reserve your spot today.
Okay, back to Pornhub for a second here.
Got it.
Yes. What's important?
The state that watches the most amount of Pornhub for the longest period of time, Alaska. They watch for on average 11 minutes and 48 seconds.
It's
What
cold.
else is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. There's not sun
blame 'em.
at certain
You know who
times of the year.
sucks? You know who really sucks? Florida and Texas. You know they banned Pornhub. You can't even watch it in Florida and
A
Texas.
lot of states have.
Really?
That's the dumbest thing. Why? Why do you care
Well,
what
they
I'm
don't
watching?
know. Well, some states they don't ban it. They just you have to be 18 plus. So you have to verify.
Sure, I don't disagree with that. We have to do here in Minnesota. I have to verify every day that I'm over 18.
I do
More
love
than a
that you
couple
need to
times a
step
day.
up
But
your
all-
game. I thought you were a real big perv. You're not even getting us in the top.
Yeah,
I
I thought
know.
you would have put like this state over the edge for
You know what?
sure.
You know what they searched the most in Pornhub in Louisiana? The
Oh,
Yeah.
but this one, I
they
want
love
to.
their
like
gumbos
thick certain
and,
things
yeah.
or just thick.
I
Like,
know. I was like Cajun.
Cajun. Oh yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Cajun,
Cajun
crawfish.
This one, I don't feel like I remember this chapter of Pornhub, but I completed Pornhub a couple months ago. But Pennsylvania, their biggest search is puffy nipples. I don't even know what puffy nipples are exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to know.
Why?
It's the
Puffy,
areola is puffy.
What?
That's what it is because I've got some family members with some puffy nips.
No, you
I
don't.
can't tell you which
Really?
ones are which, but let me tell you,
Puffy nip.
Puffy
they're
nipples.
probably into puffy
Are you
nipples.
looking them up, Des?
Look up puffy nipples.
I want to know.
Are you
I
really?
guarantee
I don't
you're going to know what it
is.
is. You
I-
probably have a girlfriend with one
What?
or two. I guess they
Yeah.
have both
No,
nipples.
just
I
not
mean,
one.
I've seen a lot of nipples.
It's the areola.
I want to. Come on, image.
Go to Pornhub.
Oh, it's like the. Oh, so it's like the out and the.
Yeah, they're
It's
just
all
puffier.
like the same.
It's not flat.
I mean, it's not. Huh. I mean,
Looks like a
it's-
bee
these
sting
are
on
only
the nip.
dudes. I'm
What?
not seeing any
Really?
women's ones.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it just looks like it's like you know how it's like flat
Yeah.
seeming. It's just looks like it's raised. So they're like
Very
Yeah, I
interested.
mean,
I mean,
these
of
are
all
I
just.
know what
people.
chapter I'll be looking up
Yeah.
today.
Well, these are all dudes. I don't see any
thick puffy
Ladies.
nipples.
You
Look
don't know
up
what I'm
that.
into either.
thick puffy.
Thick,
nipples.
I
puffy.
always end up back on a pizza delivery. I don't know why. I think it's just the food comes out in me. I'm like, oh.
Well,
man,
and
I
you're
do it.
thinking about pepperoni.
Pepperoni
Yeah.
nipples. Yogurt lids.
Yes,
If they got big ones, the yogurt lids.
lids. Yeah,
All right. Well, this is weird.
yeah.
Why?
But you're looking up puffy nipples
Yeah,
at
I
work.
need to.
I want to
get
know
on
more
it.
categories. What do you know? Minnesota?
Didn't have Minnesota on there.
What about Wisconsin?
What
It didn't have
hell?
any of that. I just quickly went over the story,
Okay.
so I don't have all those answers for you guys. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
How
this-
have you not done the research already?
I just thought it was more interesting that the women in the Philippines, like
Yeah, that is
2/3 of them over men.
fascinating.
Yeah. I just thought that was a huge number. I'm like,
I was
why?
wondering. I was like, well, is the ratio, gender ratio different?
that-
but no,
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh,
It's not?
It's the same as this. Like just slightly. It's 50-50.
okay.
In the States, it's like
Well.
52.
There's no other podcast in the world that is going to break down Pornhub stats more than our podcast.
I'll have you know there's actually probably
I
a
bet
lot of
there-
radio
yeah, I was
stations.
about
It
to
was in our
say.
prep service today. That whole story is from our
Yeah.
prep service
Oh,
today. So,
really?
yeah. Radio people are a bunch of freaks.
That's
Just let you know. All right, you guys want some shower thoughts?
Yes,
Oh
please.
boy.
Okay. You can expound on these. I like when you guys expound. Out of all the eras we could have been born in, aren't we glad that we were born in the era that uses toilet paper? Aren't we? Like, if we were born in an era that didn't use toilet paper, wouldn't that be miserable?
What did they do before?
Yeah, what
TP?
was it?
Leaves, sticks?
Dude wipes?
No, they didn't have
Dude,
to.
what?
Maybe
Yeah,
you just
they
had to go
had
down to the
those.
stream and rub your ass on a rock.
Ew.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess
Um,
leaves. Probably leaves.
Leaves, I would
imagine.
guess. Yeah. Bark, maybe some
Oh,
birch bark.
Ouch.
you really got to sand that down though. Like,
Or did you have to like just pretend you're a dog or something,
And just
like
drag?
you just kind of do it and like
Dude, we got somebody
hope for
dying
the
here.
best.
that's yeah. You guys, the we've
Security's
got
outside. We got a fire truck.
the. Is that St. Paul or Minneapolis?
That one would be Minneapolis.
Why
Minneapolis
is-
Fire is here.
Why is there a fire truck
I don't know. Our security lady was out there with a walkie-talkie.
and a pine cone?
Oh, here comes an ambulance too.
Oh boy,
Oh no,
All right. Oh,
this isn't good.
that's not good.
boy, this really stalled our stuff.
All right, here's another one.
Okay.
Shower thought.
Okay.
There is a slight chance that somebody went back in time and they came to this time and this is the best they could make it. You know, you go back in time to fix things.
Mm-hmm.
What if they came back in time and it could have been worse than this? They fixed it to what we're living in right now.
And this is pretty.
This is what they came up with. Yeah. What if it could be worse? Like, this is a true example of things could be worse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what if somebody came back in time and actually made it worse?
True.
And
'cause
that's
they're
what
evil.
we're in.
Golden.
It could have been better.
Just reminds me of the Office quote. I wish somebody would tell me now that we're in the good old times.
I
Like the
know.
good old days. Now, since we're in them, as opposed to being like 82 going, you remember the good old days?
Maybe I'm a positive person. I don't feel like things are as miserable as people are like, oh, things are so bad. I'm like, are they though?
You have to think positively.
You do.
Really do. Because, believe me, it can get muddy.
Yeah.
It can get real bad. And if you sit in those bad moments,
Exactly.
it just gets 10 times worse. You have to, even if something doesn't feel great, you just have to do the power of positivity. Because if you don't, it's like, my brother, I love him to pieces, but he'll get stuck in the bad and the negative and the
that's
stuff. And I'm
all
like,
he can focus
and he's
on.
like, he told me the other day, and I feel so bad. And I don't think he'd care if I was talking about this, and it's too late to worry about it now. He said, he goes, I truly cannot go out in public. And you met my brother
Yeah.
a bunch of times. Very different person now. He's like, I don't think I could go out in public and not just share my thoughts. Like I'm talking like very toxic political, like mindset, right? In all different facets. He doesn't like people. He thinks people are worthless. He doesn't think all this stuff, right? He'll just tell you now. He'll just walk up like some lady walked by him at Target, and I don't even think she even paid attention to him. And like, I think, I'm sorry, it was in a parking lot, and they pulled in and cut in front of me. Now, I never thought two things about it ever again. We walked out, he goes, hey, just give me 1 second. I have to hawk a loogie on her car. And I went,
What?
dude, you cannot hawk a loogie on their car. And he goes, no, I gotta go spit on her car. She needs to know. Somebody else walked by us in the store, and he goes, that's all right, bitch. And I'm like, dude, I told him, I go, I'm not gonna go out in public with you
Yeah,
anymore.
you might not want to do that.
That's insane, dude.
'cause,
Like, and he'll just say it. He goes, sometimes they just need to hear about it. Or like somebody else, it was like, I think at a Target, and somebody's like, oh, this time of the year. He goes, this time of the year sucks because it's the end of the year and everybody sucks and they're greedy. And I'm like, dude.
I don't know if I
I'm
could.
afraid.
I don't know if I could be around. I mean, I know
Yeah.
it's your brother, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I could be around you if you were
He's
like that.
less like it at home, but like
Good.
he can't even go with like family. He'll just start talking like about how bad the world is. And I'm like, he goes, I'm sorry. And I'm like, dude, it's not that bad. And so I tell him all the time, like, I try to get him to stay positive, and he's somewhat good, but there are moments where it flashes out, and I'm like, bro,
Which is
I'm
funny.
not
I talk to you
bringing
on the phone, and he's in the background, and I feel like he's always super nice when I talk to him.
I think it's things that trigger him, and then
Yeah.
and then it just sends him down a path, and I'm like, my goodness, are we still seeing this other?
Yeah,
they're all
there's-
at the other door. Something's going on over at that other door.
Oh no, it's by HR,
I don't know. That one guy was in the bathroom right after you.
dude. I was in with the mystery person. I'm not going to go into details. Let me just say, I feel like I was a part of AC/DC Thunderstruck because I couldn't. I almost ran through the wall like I was like
the Kool-Aid
like
man.
the Incredible Hulk. Oh, Kool-Aid Man, because he's big. Got it. No, I'm kidding. That's
Isn't
a
that
joke.
who
Because if you
crushes
wear
through?
red,
It is.
Yeah, he is. He goes, oh yeah.
All right. My next shower thought. Every time you see an anonymous poster online, 95 to 99% of the time we assume it's a man, right? Like women wouldn't ever anonymously post. It's always some douche dude,
Oh,
right?
you're talking about like
like a
anonymous. Yeah.
Troll. Like if somebody's going to troll,
I think if it's like a dude in his mom's basement.
right, it's always
Uh-huh.
a dude, right? We agree?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, people were waving.
And they have like big, fluffy, like blow up.
I thought you were going to say nipples. I'm like,
Animals.
you can't say that.
Puffy nipples. We're back to
Puffy
that.
nipples.
All right, this is the final one I have. Speaking of things like puffy nipples, when we insult somebody, we call them like an a-hole or a dick.
Or a DB.
Or when you're like that, doing something that's not very manly,
Yeah.
you're like, you're a puss. Sorry for using these terms all night. But shouldn't we start calling them useless body parts instead of good body parts? Like, we like all those body parts. Why don't we start being like, hey, you know what? You're an appendix.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stupid spleen.
Stupid spleen.
You should be removed like the gallbladder from me and
Yeah.
Crisco's torso.
You liver.
Too soon.
What?
The
It wasn't that-
gallbladder was probably one of the worst pains
Wait,
I think I've ever.
Is
been
yours
in my
going too?
life.
Do you guys all
Oh,
not
yeah,
have
mine-
gallbladders?
Oh no, it was
Ryan.
Ryan that had
Yep.
so me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that 3 dudes, and it's really uncommon for dudes to have their
Really?
gallbladder, especially young men. Yeah,
Dude, I don't know how bad yours was.
it ruptured.
So yours ruptured. Mine was debilitatingly bad. Like it would be like at 11 o'clock at night, and you'd be sitting there, and I was like laying in bed, and I would wake up, and it was like somebody was like stabbing me in the stomach
Wow.
with like a knife. I was like, I would crawl on the ground to lay on cold tile just to get any relief. It would make you have to go to the bathroom like you were going to get sick. So, but you never were.
I couldn't
And-
stand up straight.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even get
Really?
up. I literally crawled into the bathroom, and it sounds so dramatic, but unless you've done it,
Yeah.
I literally got to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna. Nothing was happening. It was just this like mental game. That was where I got to the point where it was so bad one morning, stupidly, and may I say stupidly, got in the car, brought Babe downstairs to Josh, said, I need you to watch Babe. This is how long ago it was. Got in the car, and I drove myself to the hospital.
How many years ago was it? Was it before you started here?
Yeah, I think it was after. No, I think it was afternoons because I had Babe. I got Babe when I started here. Remember 13 years ago?
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
want to say it was within like my first year, I think. My first year or two of being here. Because I had health insurance and my gallbladder's like, woo!
Yeah,
now this is great.
My ex-wife, I was laying in the middle of our living room floor, and I was like 23, and my ex-wife came out, and she's like, what is going on? I'm like, I can't stand it. And I was bawling. And she's like,
what?
She's like, you might be one of the toughest people I know when it comes to like pain tolerance.
Yeah.
If you're crying, we're going to the emergency room.
Dude,
Something's not right. And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't. She had to like almost carry me down the steps because I couldn't even stand up.
Jeez.
I'm not glad that you had to go through it. I wish neither one of us had to go through it. But I think they say that passing a stone or gallbladder is as close as a man could ever get. Not that it's anywhere close.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's as close as a man could
it's
get
way
to
worse.
birth control.
Way worse.
Birth control.
Or, yeah,
Having
Way
a
worse.
giving birth.
I
Yeah.
heard giving birth is easy.
It's so easy.
That's what I heard.
Thank you for
Yeah.
everything that you do.
Thank you.
All women.
Thank you.
Well, he continues to search Pornhub. I'll give you all the flowers.
Well, I thank all those women that
Yeah.